Cooking with the vegan zombie.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Vegan Zombie. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and I thought maybe I should give you guys something sweet, something that goes down real smooth after all that vegan food that you stuff into your bellies. So, what we're gonna make tonight is a raspberry chocolate pudding. I'm gonna put a little crumble with chocolate cookies down at the bottom, some pudding, and some raspberry sauce right on top. It's gonna be good. All we're gonna need are some real simple ingredients. 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, a cup of sugar, about 1/4 cup of maple syrup, raspberries, and 3 cups of soy milk, and a handful of cookies. Now all we need is a saucepan and a stove, so follow me. Okay, so to get started, we're gonna make our raspberry sauce first, just so it has a little bit of time to cool before we pour it on top of the pudding. All we need to do is get a little saucepan, turn the heat on medium to high heat, get the maple syrup in there, get all the raspberries in there. All we're gonna do is break the raspberries up and just keep stirring it in the syrup. Takes about 5, maybe 10 minutes to make. You can really do this with any kind of fruit. If you have strawberries, blueberries. I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Okay, so once the raspberries are all broken down, you just gotta strain it out and let it cool. It's gonna be so good. In my travels, I found this beautiful fine mesh strainer. It works wonders. Yummy. So we pop the raspberry sauce in the fridge while we make our pudding. And now we're gonna make our pudding. Okay, so right here, we have 3 cups of soy milk, and we're just gonna basically dump everything else in there. We got our cocoa powder, cornstarch, sugar, and a pinch of salt. We gotta whisk it all together, and once you start whisking, you don't stop. You just gotta whisk until it turns into pudding, and it magically does it. Now, you're gonna wanna constantly stir this because if you don't, it's gonna get stuck to the bottom, it's gonna burn your pan, and you're gonna smell it. And it's gonna smell like burning. So, you just gotta keep stirring it, or make your friend stir it, or your mom stir it. Whoever, as long as somebody's stirring it, that's all that matters. And be patient. Once it comes up to a boil, you'll see it start to thicken. You're just gonna stir it for a minute longer, and then remove it from the heat. So you can feel it in the whisk. It starts to get a little heavier. You'll know you're real close. And we are just about there right now. So now it's thickened up. I'm gonna stir it for another minute or two. Now I took it off the heat and I'm ready to let it cool down. So I'm gonna transfer it to another bowl to help it cool faster. Now I'm gonna go chop up some cookies. Okay, so our raspberry sauce is trying to cool, our pudding's trying to cool. While those are trying to cool, we're gonna make our cookie crumble. You could basically take any kind of your favorite vegan cookie, smash it up, and throw it in the bottom. What I did was I took Numinos, I peel them in half, and then I took the one without the frosting on it and I set it aside because that's the one I'm going to use. And then I made a double stuffed Numino with the frosting of 2 cookies. I'll save those bad boys for lunchtime tomorrow. I'm going to put the cookie halves in this bag. And now I'm going to go to town on it. We're done. I found these adorable little margarita glasses and I thought, you know what? Let's put some pudding in there. We're gonna put a row of cookies and then pudding and then raspberry sauce. Everything's cooled off and we're ready to put it into our cute little margarita glass. What we'll do is, we got our cookie at the bottom. I'm gonna spoon in some chocolate pudding. And we'll top it off with a couple spoonfuls of the raspberry syrup. We're dusting it with a little bit of cookie crumb. Beautiful. And a little mint for garnish. Now, I'm obviously gonna try it. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. So a lot of you out there have been trying to impress your family with some of our recipes, and I think that's awesome. I think this would be a really cool dessert to pass around at the end of the meal. And It's really exciting. It's really delicious. And I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving, because I'm very thankful that you're all my friends. And I hope you subscribe to our YouTube page, or friend us on Facebook, or go to TheVeganZombie.com. We got some new aprons. If you guys are looking for Christmas presents, check it out. I'm John, and you're cooking with the Vegan Zombie, and we'll see you next time. Barbara! Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife.